Hi, I'm Natalie. Thanks again for joining me on my channel. This video is all about how to stop overusing your arms and your shoulders and start using your body better. So we're going to learn in this video how to create proper separation from the lower body and prevent the arms from overworking, creating that horrible slice or massive pull. So let's have a little look at what we're talking about in the golf swing. So if you're a player who sees regularly in your swing, you get into the top of the backswing and then we're getting this almost throwing the club over the top position here. Or another common thing we see in terms of like an overuse of the arms is a bit of a buckle here at the legs and then the upper body doing all the work, getting very compressed with very little release and width through and after impact. They tend to be the two most common positions that we see. So with that over the top position, if it comes with that open club face here, then cutting across the ball, we know that we're going to end up with a bit of a slice or a massive block, particularly if you're hitting driver. Now, there tends to be a couple of reasons why we see this happen with players. And it's a very common pattern that with a lot of golfers, these things occur and that it's something that the body's not doing correctly that I can help you improve on now. And that is the sequencing of your golf swing, or being able to create some lower body separation in order to put the golf swing in the correct sequence. That will allow you to use your body better, so use the bigger muscles of the body to generate speed and power, which in turn will help you hit the golf ball further. So if you've never heard of the term lower body separation, why would you? It's one of those stupid fitness words that we use within golf now. It basically means the ability to separate your lower body from your upper body. So if I show you this quickly, I'll take my club, my 9-iron here, and just hold it sort of gently across my shoulders, take in normal posture. This is the ability of my lower body to rotate here to my backswing and then rotate here to my downswing without me taking the rest of my body or my upper body with me. So in other words, me not doing this, where the whole body moves as one motion. There was a clear separation of my lower body moving and my upper body not moving. Now, what this translates to in the golf swing is basically your ability to create that first bit of separation through the lead hip. So if I take my normal backswing position here, and then from this position, my lead hip, my left hip, would start to pull away very subtly here, very subtle motion. You can see that the hips are going to rotate, but I haven't taken my upper body and the club with me. So golfers that struggle to create that motion have very limited separation. Therefore, the swing tends to be slightly out of sequence, meaning the upper body and the arms are coming into the ball sooner than they should be. So we start to see the body move typically as one. So rather than me getting here, separating through that lead hip, dropping the club in, making impact, releasing, and rotating through that lead hip to a follow through or finish position, what we're seeing too much of is this happening. So the body moves as one here. And we have that over the top, thrown, armsy, overused with the upper body position. Now, the second example that I gave you was that slight buckling at the knees. So this sort of movement here, where we're buckling through the knees, and then the arms and the upper body don't have much choice but to really take over because you've lost so much power through the lower body. And it's the same rules apply, that lack of lower body separation or stability, particularly in this area here through the pelvis, being able to create that rotation so you can drop the club in naturally and finish the golf swing. So the key thing that we need to learn to do here is to be able to separate the lower body away from the upper body, and that is exactly what we're going to do now. So first things first, learning to separate the lower body correctly in order to help you promote that sequencing in the golf swing. So I'm just going to take my 6-iron because today that is the longest iron I've got in my bag. don't like hitting irons. I'm more of a wood and a rescue girl. So 6-iron, I'm going to lean this just on the floor at the grip end. This is something for me to rest and work against. So initially, this will make the exercise easier. If this is too easy, you're going to take this away and do it entirely on your own. And then there's an advancement to this where we would use a resistance band, which is in one of my other exercise videos, which I'll put a link to down in the comments. So I'm going to use this to rest on, set up in normal posture. And from here, I'm simply going to rotate only the lower body. So not using the upper body, and this club should allow me to keep my upper body fairly still. So from here, I'll rotate to my backswing as far as I can naturally. I'm going to feel the core work and load here. There's a little bit of resistance through the torso. From here, I'm going to pull away, create that separation point there through that lead hip and rotate as far as I can to the left. And just try and flow this right and left. So backswing and downswing as naturally as you can and as smooth as possible. So this wants to be a controlled, smooth motion where the upper body isn't going with you, because if it is in this position, the golf club is going to move. Now, if you don't have the golf club handy, you can use the back of a chair, lean on the wall. If you're at the office at work and you want a quick 5-minute break, pull the chair out, lean against the chair and create this same motion. So the key to this exercise really is the quality of the rotation. At this point in time, it's not how far you can turn, it's how well you can turn, how well controlled it is, and the quality of turn in the backswing and the downswing. Ensuring that there's no movement from the upper body. We're not taking that club anywhere, it's simply just leaning on the floor. So if you do this exercise correctly, you should feel the core doing some work. It should be creating a bit of resistance where it's holding down your upper body and not allowing it to rotate right and left. Now, if that's too easy, what we can do is just do exactly what I did in the demonstration. Either place the club across the shoulder line here or just get rid of it altogether. And we now come into space where you don't have anything to help you. You've got to try and create this resistance from the upper body on your own and rotate the pelvis against it, where we're not taking the upper body with us in that wrong position. So that would be the harder way to do this exercise. Now, I mentioned the resistance band, which is where we will tie the resistance band against something, press it out in front here, and then create that rotation right and left. That is the advanced version of this exercise. The resistance from the band makes it much more difficult in the core to be able to control that rotation. So initially, I would practice from here, getting that first point with the golf club, being able to create that rotation right and left. And I'd be looking for something like 10 to 15 reps on each side, making sure, as I said, it's slow, controlled, good technique, and you're able to learn to separate that lower body from upper body. So that was the easy exercise to help you create lower body separation and stop overusing the arms in the golf swing. Hopefully this will help sequence your golf swing better, removing those annoying slices and blocks or heavy pulls or buckling at the knees. Over time, learning this skill will help you to generate more clubhead speed and distance. If the sequence of your golf swing is better, you are more likely to hit a consistent shot every time. And also you're using the larger muscle groups of the body. So the parts of the body that are designed to create power and speed and have the most strength, and not relying on the arms to try and do all of the work. Give those a go and let me know how you get on. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button for a like. Please share this channel with your golfing friends and the members of your golf club. There may be something on there that can help them as well. And of course, I'll see you next time with a new topic.